My school is the pain that I went through. Other people go to university to study psychology. I went through it practically. My name is Ndaile Ndolukoki. I'm from Kenya. More importantly, I'm from the Maasai tribe. I was born in Gilgil. At the time, my father was in a police force. It's a form of a police force that sought for stolen cattle. In the tribes, the tribes people would steal cattle from one another. And before my father went into this force, he was a warrior that used to steal cattle himself. In my tribe, they believe that all the cattle in the world were made for the Maasai, so it was their right to go and take the cattle. Actually, this information I just gave to you is clearly in the book. It's noted in the book. I noted it in the book. It's called Flügel für den Schmetterling. Originally, I wrote it in English and worked together with a friend, with a great lady that we worked very closely together, and she transformed that into German. It was good that I know German so that I could correct and I could work. I could see that she translated the right picture that I want to paint, but she also had to see the pictures in herself. In the book, it's about my journey through female genital mutilation, which happened at the age of 12, going to 13. At the time, my parents had split up, and my father had stopped being in the force, in this force where he was retrieving the cattle, and came to the village where we were, and there he was a mayor, Bürgermeister, mayor. I consider myself as the Bürgermeister in Berlin, and I say my father is faulty for that. He's responsible for that. It was not as how I wanted it to be, because I wanted to have it in the traditional setup. In the traditional setup, you have the warriors that they come, they dance for you, and the mamas cook for you, and the girls also are there. It's a big celebration. We had it done in a traditional setting, in the sense, not in a traditional setting, in a clinic, where we walked with my sister and were cut. But that actually saved my life, because then they didn't cut everything, completely everything. They just cut, you know, the clitoris is, has the outward clitoris and the inward. So they cut the outward and a little bit of the inward, but they didn't, there was something left, but it was so damaged that all the nerves around it died. And it took many years to restore that. In my journey of transformation, I first had to restore the psychological damage that was done to me before the physical damage was restored in the reconstruction that I finally went through in Waldfriede. It was then that they were able to pull the clitoris from the inside, so that now it's a little bit more complete. And then, because I'd already done the psychological treatment of speaking about it and facing the pain and allowing the pain, then the healing of the reconstruction was able to take place. was something that I fought for all those years, and that came to me that was very expensive, the journey, the suffering. And if finally, when I had it and I was woozing with sexuality, that the men just want to come and grab and just, you know, that they don't know what you have suffered in order to have your sexuality, and they just want to take it. A woman is sexual for herself. A woman is not sexual. You enjoy it as men, and punct. Enjoy it. If it gives you an erection, fine. That's nature, you cannot stop that. But don't come and touch me just because you get an erection. It's in my body. I can touch myself, yes. Don't cross my boundaries just because I'm feeling sexy. And don't take advantage of a woman when a woman is feeling sexy, because a woman is feeling sexy for herself. Just be happy. You know, you don't touch a butterfly. A butterfly, if you touch the color, it goes. The woman's sexuality is like that. Enjoy, but leave it. Don't touch it. You know, just enjoy it. And I find it strange, and it hurts me, that the women here have to cover themselves and not cover themselves, but even look ugly, because they're scared of being a beautiful butterfly. It's like a butterfly without color. And that makes me sad, because, you know, why? And then they're jealous to me when I'm being a colorful butterfly. You know, I say to the women in the U-Bahn, hast du keine Muschi? When they're jealous to me and they say some remarks to cut me down. And then I tell them, meine war verstummelt in Afrika. Und jetzt habe ich das wieder. Yeah, I'm not going to allow you. You're a woman, you should give me solidarity. Don't kill my mushy. I just got it back. And for me now, who is recovering my sexuality, I'm very, because I regard myself as a child. You know, my sexuality is new, and I'm still careful of sharing myself with someone, because I don't think that, you know, it's like a shoot that was cut and the branch is getting a new shoot, and I'm not ready to bear fruits yet. I'm enjoying that. Oh yeah, I'm coming out, you know, but I'm not yet ready to share myself with somebody. So if somebody wants to, and there has been attempts at that, and that has been a bit damaging, but I don't want to focus on that. Free sexuality to me is sexuality that is very natural, that is clean, that is very tender, that is very human, that's very caring of the other person. You connect. It's about connection. It's not about using each other. It's about connecting with each other and becoming one. And then becoming one with the human race, knowing that we are all the same and we own bombastic sexuality and godly, and it's great and there's nothing to fear about it. That's free sexuality. A butterfly signifies transformation, evolvement. Evolution, and this is what my book is about. My book is about the evolution of my subconscious from pain that eventually transformed into power.
Auf die Ungerechtigkeit, die uns widerfahren sind. Es ist unser Menschenrecht, unversehrt zu sein, sagte ich. Meine Wut war eine gerechte Wut, denn sie ermöglichte den Frauen, ihre eigene Wut zuzulassen. weil ich den Mund aufmachte, begann die Sprachlosen zu sprechen und die Selbsthilfegruppe des Desert Flower Foundation wurde geboren. Als ich an jedem Abend wieder zu Hause war, beschlich mich ein seltsamer, aufregender und zugleich beruhigender Gedanke. Hätte ich die Beschneidung nicht selbst erlebt, hätte ich mich nicht jahrelang davon zu befreien versuchte, dann könnte ich anderen nicht bei ihrer Heilung helfen. Und zum ersten Mal in meinem Leben hatte ich das Gefühl, dass meine eigenen schrecklichen Erfahrungen einen Sinn bekamen. Ich könnte etwas bewirken mit meinem Leben. Es war, als hätte ich an diesem Tag ein paar Flügel geschenkt bekommen.